what you see here is the Whitemans Pond, and it's actually already the pass over to the other valley. So behind that rocky edge over there is the great trail again. So I could bypass Banff actually and just like continue there. But I don't do that. So you see a few mountains here, and I tell you why I don't do that. Because I'm here with the skinny Rubicon. Now it's not Rubicon the yak, now it's Rubicon the mountain goat. So lightweight, and I mean he's a mountain bike, right? So he probably enjoys that, to go without luggage. And now with a new tube, everything works. Down there's Canmore. It's a pretty strenuous ride up here. I was pretty surprised that I'm already at the top and that's the pass. I didn't expect that. Yeah, so I'll probably continue a few meters behind there and just look into the other valley and see what awaits me in 2 days. Because Banff will be tomorrow probably. No, most likely. Actually, definitely. Because yeah, today Banff wouldn't have made sense. Would have been too late for a day hike anyway. I enjoy Canmore instead. Alright, here I am in a windowless garden / storage shed. It's barely enough to fit me, hopefully my sleeping pad too. I didn't check it out. Yeah, so this spot definitely gets a spot on my list of the most unusual places I slept. And yeah, where is it and how did it get here? Questions over questions, right? So I am actually in Banff. I arrived here around noon today, and yeah, I went to the post office to receive or to pick up my second parcel. As you might remember, my first parcel I picked up in Thessalon, and both parcels were meant to be sent to Labrador or Newfoundland or somewhere quite remote on my trip, but yeah, in those locations I didn't go. And so I had those parcels prepaid, so my friends had to set it somewhere, so I decided Banff before the mountains. Might be a little bit stupid because yeah, I don't want to get 5 kilograms at once and before I climb the mountains, but yeah, no, I have it. There are some nice items in there, like dehydrated food and stuff my parents sent me from Germany, so yeah, that's quite nice. So while I was repacking my panniers with that stuff, a few cyclists approached me and asked the typical questions, and I saw a good opportunity and asked, hey, are you from here? Can you tell me where I can store my stuff while I'm going for a day hike or something? But they said, nah, I'm not from here, but they pointed to an elderly man. He was from there, from Banff, and he was a bit unsure, but I convinced him to offer me his place to store my stuff. Shortly after the man left, he gave me the way description. I heard a woman speaking German to her child. I was thinking, oh ho, someone speaking German here? Well, just let's ask her. Well, she's living here since 13 years. She's renting out some cabins, and she has this store shed here, and with a lock on it. So I said, okay, alright, cool. I can store my stuff here while I'm going to the Sulphur Mountain. And I asked her also where to camp, because my idea at the baseball campground or the baseball field, she said, nah, the bylaw, people going around, not so good. So she said I could camp behind her house, there's a small creek. So, or I asked her, well, the shed looks nice, so can I not sleep here? And yeah, so there are some neighbors now around, some people who are spending their holidays here, so I don't want to scare them, so I have to be very discreet and invisible. But she said, yeah, it's fine, but I for myself decided to be a little bit, invisible. It's probably the right word. Yeah, and that's actually the story behind that, and I'm pretty good in finding unusual spots to sleep. So this is the next day after Banff. I didn't record any videos in Banff, there are thousands online on YouTube. So this is the end of the Goat Creek Trail and the beginning of the High Rockies Trail. And yeah, it looks just amazing. The weather is awesome today again. And not many people on the trail, it's a Monday, so that's nice. So this there is actually the pass where I've been 3 days ago. And this is the Hehe Peak. I wanted to climb, but yeah, I had some bicycle issues, so I skipped that. And yeah, it's a very nice day, the sun is warming and the leaves are changing the color. It's beautiful. So let's see how far I can get today. This is the way up to the Elk Pass. I'm almost in BC, and it's my first real pass in the Rockies. Quite steep, no question. The surface is actually rideable, but it's still quite exhausting. And I met another elderly lady on a mountain bike. She told me about that there is a girl or a woman on that trail who is walking, hiking, paddling and cycling the Great Trail. And apparently she is here somewhere. I mean, she doesn't live here, but actually by now I should have reached her. But at a trail fork I saw another fat bike rider who was talking to someone else. Well, I couldn't see the second person and I didn't want to yell, so I might have missed her. That would be a shame. But on the trail I found a business card. 500 days in the wild it's called. So I will look her up and will contact her. Maybe I even see her up the trail. Let's see.